"This is the last one, huh?" Rhea asked. We watched Northern Ohio slide by. A row of toll booths for the turnpike sat ahead of us, and I told her we'd be seeing them the whole way, but the way was not much longer. No, the last pin in the map, the last stop. I told her I didn't want to go home, that my little house felt adrift from time, an empty space where my life had gone stale. I felt better here, on the road with her, on the trail, even if the trail was cold. I once wrote to Crystal, "However far apart we are, a line connects us, a line that never gets any longer despite the distance." Even all these years later, I would rather be dragged along behind her by that line than believe it didn't exist. "But you're ready, aren't you?" I asked. "You're ready to go home?" "No," she said. She felt the same. She felt closer for being on the trail. "Youngstown," I said. We turned off the freeway, and it was a short drive to the return address I'd seen on so many envelopes. It was the plainest house we'd visited yet, a bare concrete path bisecting a ratty lawn. A small, square house with worn white siding. There was not a flower or a decoration or the slightest iota of a personality. Just a big TV antenna poking up from the backyard. I looked at the place and thought, no one could fall in love with someone who lived here. As always, I let Rhea lead the way. She knocked and asked the man who answered if he knew Crystal Singer, but I was not listening to his answer. The man had a short graying beard and hair trimmed close and parted to the side. He was in old khaki slacks and a pilled tan sweater. He had slippers on his feet and a small glass of bourbon in his hand. He looked every bit the burnt-out teacher on the weekend, but I would have recognized the thick arch of his eyebrows anywhere. The recognition was immediate, and I couldn't believe he didn't face it every time he shopped for groceries. I thought I must be crazy, so I listened to his voice.